What's up, everyone? Into Grips of Beer again. And just so you guys know, I'm a little bit buzzed after my last beer review I just did, the Old Hickory Death by Hops. So if I speak a little slow, my apologies. But I'll try to stay as soberish as I can. But at any rate, I'm about to review another beer from North Carolina. And this right here is the Highland Black Mocha Stout. And I've had a few beers from Highland, and they are a pretty solid brewery. Their main flagship, of course, is the Gaelic Ale, and to me personally, that's kind of it's a drinkable beer. It's more of a session kind of beer than it is anything else. But yeah. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about the Black Mocha Stout. So let's get this bad boy a pour. And tonight we're going to be using the first pint glass I ever purchased with my own money. How convenient is that, right? Eh? Eh? Anyway. Hopefully this won't be a bad review since I'm kind of buzzed, but we'll see. Alright, let's give it a pour. That is quite beautiful. Alright. It's got some nice head retention there. Few bubbles. I guess that's from where I wiped it off with the towel when I washed it. Again, not the best thing to do with a beer glass, but about a finger's length on the foamy head there. But I love that the foam though. It's got a nice sort of a dark, creamy tan kind of color. Kind of thick, kind of creamy. Wow, that's pretty black. At the very bottom, at the very bottom there, it's got a bit of a bit of a brown, sort of a brown color, but I mean it is so black. Like I cannot see, other than just down here at the very bottom. Like I just cannot see through this at all when I hold it up to the computer screen. Um, yeah, it's definitely as advertised. It's black. Let's see. And the description reads Highland's most robust beer, having a very malty body with a large roasted chocolate flavor, all achieved solely through the use of special roasted barley grains. It is black in color with a very clean finish and a moderate hop flavor. So, yeah, it sounds good. Let's get a nose on it. Oh, yeah. Definitely getting the chocolate and the coffee and all that. I mean, that just, like, it smells beautiful. Getting the coffee, the chocolate, um, very nice roasty flavor there, roasty aroma there. Um, it's quite nice actually. And there's a slight little sweetness, but it smells more bitter than it does sweet. It's not like a sweet kind of chocolate. It's more like a bitter kind of chocolate. So yeah, without any further ado, let's give this bad boy a drink. So, cheers. Oh yeah, chocolate. Um, oh yeah, lots of coffee there. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that definitely tastes like just a straight up black coffee. Um, that's very nice. And then after a while, after you swallow, um, you kind of get the roasted malts just kind of, you know, I'm buzzed. I'm sorry. But yeah, the roasted malts kind of come in the aftertaste, and it's just like it's really divine. Oh yeah. So yeah, it's nice and roasty. Definitely getting a very big coffee feel to it, and there's also the chocolate isn't quite as obvious as it is with the aroma, but it's there. But I feel like the coffee sort of takes over, which it should, because after all, this is the black mocha stout. So, it's pretty much like how it's advertised. It's a very nice. Um, Let me see if I can get that slight hop flavor. It's there. It's there. Just it's a little hidden, but it's there. Um, but overall, it's a good stout. It's a really good stout, and probably my new favorite from Highland. Uh, so yeah, it's a damn good beer. And if you're in North Carolina, I mean Highland is a little more common than say Old Hickory and Green Man and all those kinds of breweries. But I mean, still check those guys out too because they're all amazing. But I feel like I've seen more Highland beers pretty much mostly everywhere in North Carolina, even in the East. I've seen them in grocery stores everywhere. So yeah, definitely give these guys a shot. The Black Mocha Stout. I would probably give this a solid 8. This isn't the greatest stout I've ever had in my life, but it definitely delivers what you want in a stout. It pretty much has mostly everything that you would look for in a typical coffee stout. Uh, Obviously the coffee's there. Um, there's a little bit of chocolate, uh, and then a very, 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 very small hop presence. Excuse me. So yeah, it's an awesome beer. So give it a shot, guys, if you're ever in North Carolina. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And if you like what you see, then please feel free to subscribe. And if you use Tumblr, please follow me at the link below. I always put it in the description, and I'm going to put it there again. So until next time, guys, keep it metal. Cheers.